circle the drain, and now it's all that's left, all that's left of me. Sink my teeth in the pain, watching the world go numb, and I'm just one step from obliteration. Just one step from obliteration. Just one step from obliteration. Yeah, obliteration.
And welcome back. I'll admit, at least 2 weeks have passed since I had last done anything HWH related. And you know what? It's probably a good time for me to at least do one last piece, since I have, after all, had a lot of business to do elsewhere. So it does bring me a good time to at least have something brand new worth showcasing. As you might have guessed, we haven't really done anything with the Hot Wheels Racerverse in a little while, so it probably does make sense in the long run to at least include something brand new from this little series. And, well, a new product for 2024 does in fact have just that opportunity. It's basically Capture Killer Croc. Or, maybe better yet, we'll look over here where it shows the 85th anniversary of Batman, known as the Batman's Escape Chase set. This is basically a lot like when I did in fact have a racing hauler set, if you remember a few seasons back, in that little basement that I used to record a bunch of episodes for. Well, this is a lot like it. And you know what? This actually will be a good opportunity to showcase the entirety of my Racerverse collection so far. And I've definitely collected a bunch. I never really had Batman and Joker added to this whole thing, but I'd say it's going to be a great opportunity to try this out, considering this is the last time I will have HWH for this exact season. So, why don't we go ahead and unbox this and showcase the set itself in its full glory. And so, after unboxing and following the instructions, this is basically what we have here. What I got is, in fact, a 3-lane raceway. I almost expected it to be 2-lane because, after all, it did come with 2 models. I don't know why they couldn't include 3. Like, Harley Quinn I know is out by this point, but anyways, this is the Batman's Escape, pretty much. 3-lane raceway, just as we've pretty much come to expect. It does include 3 starting points, basically. Red, yellow, and ice blue, pretty much in a way. They're all activated by 3 separate triggers, so yeah. I figured that I'll only just do 2 for this exact occasion. All 3 of the cars are going to run through here, which do have color matching red, yellow, and ice blue spinners right here. They'll all converge into 1 lane, however, so that way one winner can basically run through this piece. This is basically Killer Croc, according to what this set has. And this end piece basically does have a trigger to put him back in jail, like so. The winner basically passes through the checkered flag and captures Killer Croc. So that's kind of a nice story, if you ask me. But premises aside, we got ourselves 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 different models here to work with from varying franchises. Disney, Pixar, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and I do recall technically Nickelodeon for Michelangelo here. And of course Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny. But in any case though, with all these different models to work with, I'd say we got a busy day ahead of us, so let's get going here. I'll start things off by going 2 lanes, of course, with Batman and Joker, the models that, of course, came with the set in particular. And as you can see, Killer Croc is armed, so we're ready to go. Oh! Looks like that didn't quite work out, so why don't we do over real quick and go. Oh, jeez. So, you know what? I'll pretty much do best of 3 here. Did not finish will basically not be accepted here. Oh, well, okay. You know what? You know what? I'd say Joker wins that one in particular, since he technically passed through the trigger. So Batman will just be left here, while Joker goes up here, basically. And well, for the next pairing, we got Hera from Ahsoka. And check this out, Hero and Baymax. Yeah, you might remember when I did Spinning Rotors in the Immortals, right? Well, connections aside, between Big Hero 6 and Hot Wheels and whatnot, let's just get going here. Of course, I gotta manually reset Killer Croc, so he's back out of prison, but... Oh! Nice. Hero wins, so sorry. Baymax and Hero, that would have been a pretty fun moment. Next up, we got 2 Star Wars contenders, Luke Skywalker in his X-Wing and Boba Fett. So, these are both outstanding models with some unique designs and color schemes. But let's see how they work here. Oh! Looks like Boba Fett wins. Technically, he's not as villainous as the Joker, but I wouldn't say he's a good guy either. And, oh, that's right. What I got here are Bugs Bunny and Michelangelo. Of course, it's important to note that the TMNT Party Wagon has since been released in Hot Wheels' lineup. Oh, okay. Michelangelo didn't quite make it past the spinners, but Bugs Bunny sure did. So far, things are looking pretty interesting. Next up is Mike Wazowski in his famous 6-wheeler, which didn't even survive the year 2002. And of course, we have Grogu. Yeah, you might remember when I did Grogu's Challenge, which was a part of Season 10, not 11. But hey, it's nice that the Racerverse series is still going. Alright, Mike wins the heat today. At least for this round. Next up we have, let's see, what's this one? Is this Penelope, I'm pretty sure? From Wreck-It Ralph. Pretty sure it's Penelope. And we have Spider-Gwen on the nice spider buggy, colored to her suit's color scheme. Yeah. I'm not exactly in sync that well in terms of setting the starting gate up, but I guess that's the main problem with having multiple triggers. I kind of have to have at least 2 fingers working on the whole thing. It kind of would have been a nightmare to have all 3, because I'm not that great with it. Now I have Scrooge McDuck and Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. These are also both pretty popular characters in Disney's lineup. Okay. Wow. That was pretty awesome. But now we got 2 more contenders left. I have Marvel's Captain America and Darth Vader inside of his, well, TIE fighter. Of course, I gotta make sure that whomever's the winner gets to put Killer Croc in jail. Oh, okay. So it looks like, much like with Joker and Batman, they got stuck underneath the carrying handle. Okay. Looks like Darth Vader wins this one and not Captain America. So far, I'd say things are indeed looking pretty swell here. We got off to a pretty solid start here with 8 contenders all vying to compete for first, while the other 8 sadly sit around. It's kind of sad. Hero and Baymax, imagine if they could have won. I would have had a good excuse to play Immortals once again. But hey, it's best not to rehash that stuff, because now we're going to look forward to what's coming up next. Here I have paired all 8 of the winners so far, so that way we're going to wiggle it down to 4, and we'll basically see who gets to go for second and first. So let's go ahead and start things off with Stitch and Penelope. Gotta have the triggers reset at the starting gate and all ready to go. So here we go. Oh boy. Okay, seems like that's going to be a recurring issue, but I hope it doesn't continue for very long. Oh, okay. You know what, that probably doesn't count since it didn't exactly get Croc to go all the way through jail, but still. Okay then, that's pretty much what we want. We got Stitch here to take the first sector, while Mike Wazowski and Darth Vader lead off for the second round. Then the third and fourth, of course, will be accompanied by other characters. Well, we got 2 yellows, and, well, it's kind of undetermined at the moment who else will take the victor, but hey, that's totally fine. Okay, Boba Fett is yellow, and the red lane, we have Bugs Bunny. Okay, wow. Boba Fett lost a lot of speed, but he still tapped on the gate, so that was pretty nice. Lastly, Joker and Hera. Let's just see who will take the crown here. Okay. So, looks like Joker gets to take this one, while Hera, unfortunately, sits this one out. Of course, there are 4 racers now, but, well, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take 2 at random, and we'll basically do this as a best out of 3 here. Joker and Stitch will be leading things off here, and whoever gets 3 wins first gets to move on to the finals, alongside who else gets 3 wins. So, 2 winners total for first and second place. Alright, so Stitch and Joker are going to be taking this one. Whoever gets 3 wins will move on to the finals. Okay, inconclusive that one is, since neither has hit the trigger. Okay. You know, that's going to be a recurring issue here. The racers bumping into this. I wonder if it's removable. Well, guess not. So, we're going to have to deal with it. Well, not exactly in sync, but... Alright. One more time. Alright. That's what we're talking about here. So Stitch gets 1 point so far, and again, 2 more wins and he'll move on. Joker takes a point as well, so tied up so far. Let's see if we can break it. Okay. Obviously that does not count. I don't know what happened there. So, again, 1 point each so far. Oh man, this thing is starting to become a bummer here. Starting to become a bummer. Like, I don't get why that's happening. Oh gosh. Well, you know what? I feel like if this keeps going at this rate, I'm going to have to go down to 2 points. Okay. Oh, there we go. 1 more point for the Joker, and if he gets a third, then he wins. And we'll move on to the finals. Oh! Or actually... Oh. Stitch just started moving. I didn't even realize that. Okay. Enough's enough. Let's just get going here. There we go. Stitch has 2 points as well. Alright. Sudden death. Whoever hits Croc again will win. Okay. Enough with that little game. Kind of over it at this point. Oh! Looks like Joker has been snuffed out. Stitch gets to move on. But first, Wazowski and Fett. These are also 2 very popular characters. Let's just see how they do. Okay. Right off the bat, we got Wazowski taking a point here. And they got stuck. Of course. Why would I be surprised about that? Let's just settle things down and... Looks like Wazowski has the potential here to win. And now Boba Fett has got, well, his first point. So, they're not exactly tied. Boba Fett needs 2 more, and Wazowski only needs 1 more. Okay, and with that, looks like Wazowski and Stitch are the 2 main competitors in the finals. Okay. Okay, now. I guess 2 things wrong about this set. I'm getting stuck in this partition, and Croc is now apparently falling down at random without the trigger even being tapped. Okay, I guess now we're okay. So, best of 3, much like with the last round. Oh, okay. I almost figured if they were going to move, they were going to make their way to the gate, but no, not the case. Oh my gosh. This is starting to become an issue here. I almost wonder if I could actually use this with other models that I have. Alright then. That's more like it. 2 more points for Stitch, and he'll actually win this. Well, doesn't really count. It wasn't even in sync there. So, again, 2 more points for Stitch. He might win this. Okay, yeah. There we go. Awesome. Only need 1 more point in order to beat this. Oh, looks like Mike is not done yet. Still got some fight in him. It's kind of what we want here. Oh, gosh. Not again. Kind of is starting to become an issue here. And again. Wow. Why would they need to wiggle down to 1 lane anyway? It's kind of what I want to know. One more time. And with that, looks like Stitch is our winner for today. That was awesome. Even better when you get to know the fact that, well, this is literally a DC set comprised mainly with Disney, Pixar, and other such franchises. So, I'd say this set is a pretty good win for what it is, but does have a few kinks that might need to be worked out here. In any case, though, thank you very much for tuning into this one last piece that I plan on doing for this whole season. And you know what? I guess while we're here, there's a lot of models that I intend on using on this set, because it really is such an interesting piece to work with. Wiggling down to one lane and then putting someone in jail, I'd say that works pretty well. So I guess stick around if you like, because I'm going to be out here doing some business with this set my own way.
I leave this world with a glint in my eye. I've untold all of my highlights and all the joy. I leave